Printer types are often confusing if you are new to the household printer segment. Let's get to know everything about household printers in this video. I'll make sure by the end of this video you'll know which printer to buy, and also I'll give you a bonus list of best printers in every category. That being said, if you like my content, consider subscribing. That button should be somewhere around here or below near the channel name. Done? Let's get started. Printers can be classified into impact and non-impact printers. We'll first see about non-impact printers because those are the ones that we use now. Impact printers are too old and we don't use them anymore. Towards the end of this video, we'll briefly look at impact printers just like a history class so that we can know what they were like. Non-impact printers are of two types, including laserjet and inkjet printers. Inkjet printers have tiny resistors to create heat, and this heat vaporizes ink to create a bubble. As the bubble expands, some of the ink is pushed out of the nozzle onto the paper. When the bubble pops, a vacuum is created. This pulls more ink into the printhead from the cartridge. The inkjet printers usually come in cartridges that are made proprietary by the manufacturers to gain profits by selling the cartridges. Let me explain this in short. There are a lot of minute parts in printers, and lot of finished units tend to get thrown out of the production line due to high margin of error created by these minute parts. So printers are not cheap to produce. Manufacturers usually sell printers for losses following the razor blade sales model. Razors are sold for cheaper prices by subsidizing us with blades, so razor companies can gain more profits over the time with the blade sales. Same concept with printers. Printers, although are expensive to manufacture, are sold for lesser prices. And then the loss plus profit is covered by subsidizing us with proprietary ink cartridges. Especially in Canon inkjet printers, sometimes cartridges can cost more than the printer itself, because some Canon printers are as cheap as 2500 rupees. So keep in mind, never buy too cheap inkjet printers, because you'll regret every time you buy 5ml cartridges for 1500 rupees. Not just with Canon, every cartridge type inkjet printer does this, but your after purchase pain in the butt mileage may vary. So cartridge type inkjet printers are not the best idea, but they are not that bad either. I mean, I've seen people using inkjet printers and being happy with it, when cartridge type inkjet printer manufacturers were trying to make more profits by subsidizing us to the proprietary cartridges, by installing chips in printer and or cartridges that automatically makes the cartridges unusable after a certain period of time and will inform the printer if third-party cartridges are used. Original equipment manufacturers don't like the idea of third-party cartridges because that affects their business model. This war keeps happening by third-party cartridges trying to fool printers and printer companies pushing firmware updates to fight the usage of third-party cartridges. Last year alone, HP has pushed to 900 firmware updates, which roughly translates to 30 updates per day just to fight these third-party cartridges. To end all this, printer manufacturers are themselves making this legit with the tank-type inkjet printers, where ink is filled inside tanks using bottles instead of cartridges. These bottles have to be purchased, are cheaper than cartridges, and can print far more pages than cartridges. Tank-type printers cartridges tend to get dried out if left unused. So do print something at least once in a week to avoid this from happening. Also, tank-type inkjets are slightly slower than cartridge-type inkjets. Tank-type inkjets are 30 to 40% costlier than cartridge models, but are highly beneficial and economic in long run. I'll suggest tank-type inkjets to anyone who asks me for a printer suggestion. Next one is laser printer. Laser printers uses toner cartridges. Toner is not ink. Toner is a very specifically grown chemical powder of charged particles that acts as the heart of laser printing. Toners are highly specific, and different toner particles are patented and used by different companies. Usage of third-party toners will definitely cause serious issues in your printer. Let's now have a look at how laser printing works. There is a photoelectrically charged rotating drum that gets hit by a laser to charge it oppositely in places. Then, the drum rolls towards the charged toner particles, and the charged toner particle gets attracted to the oppositely charged points, and then the image is formed. After this, the image is made permanent by letting the paper pass through heat and pressure. Laser printers are very fast and can print text and columns easily, but don't print images so well. Laser printers are expensive than inkjets, and their toners are costly too. So laser printers are not a good idea for households. Buy them if print speeds are most important to you. That's all about non-impact printers. Now let's have a look at impact printers. Impact printers are too old and we don't use them now. Impact printers work by banging a head against a ribbon to make a mark on the paper. There are different types of impact printers: matrix printer, daisy wheel printer, drum printer, and chain printer. And finally, here's the list of best printer in every category as of August 2020. Links for these products will be in the description. Every product I mentioned here are Wi-Fi printers with color scanning. My choice for inkjet cartridge type printer would be the HP DeskJet Ink Advantage Ultra 4729. A cheaper option would be the DeskJet 3636. In tank type inkjets, I'd go for the HP 410 all-in-one color wireless inkjet color printer. For LaserJet, my choice would be the HP LaserJet Pro. Out of these three, which one is the best? The HP 410 backs the title. It is the perfect balance between economics and quality in the long run. Wonder why I haven't suggested some less price printers out there? Because they are bad. They will trouble you with regular cartridge replacement and service requirement. So they are bad and I won't suggest bad products. That being said, hope you are now clear with which printer you should buy. If you like the video, a sub would be amazing. It's me YOLO. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.